Hey,
Hey, I need the applause when I come on, everybody. You know me. I'm Joe.
I'm Brian.
And our third guy can't be with us today because yesterday he went parachuting and his chute didn't open up. You know, they have a backup chute, but somebody packed that with spoons and knives. I don't know who. There's a couple of
Was it
suspects from
Bugs
the
Bunny?
Dirty Three.
Was it Bugs Bunny?
Couple of suspects from the Dirty Three.
That rascally rabbit.
Yeah, he kind of died like Wile E. Coyote. I think at the end he put up an
Jesus.
umbrella and a rock fell on him.
He died?
They don't know. Well, we get back to life in the next episode.
All right, there we go. He sure did.
He's like a cat.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got some bad news for you people and some great news that if you watch today's episode, it's July 26th. This is the last Thursday or weekend or any day that we won't or will not or whatever have football every goddamn week until February. How do you feel about that, Joe?
You can put the applause button and you can make that loud as shit. Let everybody hear that shit. I'll applaud myself. Fuck it. There you go. Oh, I love to dance to that. But you know how we love that. I mean, we get football now.
You know, I call these times when the NBA ends and hockey ends and stuff like that. I call these the dark times. And you know what, man? I'm starting to see the light.
So, I mean, it's always been like that. The only time you're going to get something in the summer that's good, between baseball, you have the WNBA, is the Olympics. They're doing the Summer
It's
Olympics,
the
right?
Olympics, and I think it's Winter Olympics this year.
What is it, next year?
I think it's 2026 with the Winter Olympics.
I don't know.
I think it's in Italy. No,
That's every 2 years or whatever the hell it is. Every 4 years.
I gotta look that up because I actually want to actually literally be correct about that because next Olympics 2026, like I said.
Okay, so it's next year.
And I think it's in just Europe in general. It's in Milan in Italy.
Oh, it's in Milan
Mostly, but it'll be like throughout Europe, I'm assuming. You can't just host the whole thing in Italy.
Yeah, you can't. But that's beautiful. I love that.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah.
I love the Olympics, man. It's all Winter Olympics too. Is my favorite one. I mean, I like the Summer Olympics for reasons, volleyball and whatnot, and all that stuff. And
the women's beach volleyball, of course.
But that Winter Olympics, when you get the luge, ice luge, and that bobsled shit.
Yeah, the winter. I even like women's figure skating. To be honest with you,
I like the figure skating too because they're out there like doing some crazy.
It's difficult what
it's
they're
like
doing.
Crazy poetry. It's crazy what they're doing.
Oh,
dude.
Absolutely crazy.
And my favorite thing that I learned to love just from watching it and being a total pothead is what is it? The ice shuffleboarding or whatever.
Oh yeah. What
do they call it?
No, what do they call that?
Curling. It's curling.
Curling, yes, curling.
I love
that.
Has
nothing to do with what they do.
Love that shit, man.
But you know what you love about that, and I think everybody loves about it? I don't think like those people ain't athletes. They're just people from a bar. They're just going out there playing shuffleboard. But in the winter in Canada, it's all ice, so they had to get this new thing.
There's a Swedish that they do go out there and do it up every time.
These guys don't train on the off season.
They might,
Like maybe they do. They're in their yard with a fucking plastic fucking floor.
The ice thing. Dude, that shit's so cool, man.
I wish maybe there's going to be some savant out there that's the best of all time in that, and he's going to show us his training regimen.
It'd be me. I just haven't tried yet.
But curling, it's an interesting sport because the average person, anybody can play that. I mean, if you played bocce balls as a kid.
I'm good at that, dude. I'm weird. I'm oddly good at shit like that. I'm good at like dumb games like that. I don't know why.
Like I played marbles in the dirt as a kid. That must be my training for this.
Basically learning finesse. It's a game of finesse. So you don't have to overpower and you can't be sluggish through the game. You have to be finesse.
And then how much you want to brush the ice to get that thing down there.
That too. That plays a factor.
Yeah.
But I think the way that person is holding it and releasing it, because you could easily like say if you're like,
you could shank it.
Say like fourth. Well, yeah, you could do that. But say if you're like fourth shot, you know what I mean. So you're going fourth. And then you got an opportunity to like block someone out or bash someone out of there, then that's a whole thing of like letting that shit go hard or soft or whatever. But so where you hit it and then it stops or putting that weird little spin on it where maybe it does all that, you never, dude.
Well,
I bet you there's a person in that specific thing. I mean, it's a sport. I wouldn't call it a sport, but I bet you there's a person in that specific thing who knows, I mean, everything.
I'm
about it.
sure. Now,
All
in
the,
this year's
sure.
Summer Olympics, last Summer Olympics, we had the introduction of breakdancing, and that's already being taken out.
Oh, it was the best thing ever.
And I loved it.
I'm so sad they're taking it away.
I'm mad because they did it over because of the one fucking fake Australian there.
No, she's a real dancer, but she just made it look so
She
goofy.
just wasn't a real dancer. Her boyfriend was the one running the fucking thing and got her in there. There was actually really people from Australia that could dance that didn't get the spot, and they would have been better well represented. It was already crooked.
Look,
and I'm like, but those other guys, those other people and those girls, they danced their fucking asses off, bro.
Look,
I thought it was awesome.
If we didn't have that woman dancing that day, we would never have had the tremendous amount of memes.
Oh.
The memes that thing spawned.
Oh my god,
were the funniest fucking things. I mean,
incredible.
Those are my favorite memes to this day. Not that it's that old yet, but they still make me chuckle every time I see one of those.
See, the thing is, I knew what she was doing.
Meme.
She does
breakdance moves like you were doing.
When breakdancing was invented back in the day when I was young, and that's what they did. It was simple moves, the freeze, you did this. It wasn't the high aerial games you have now. Sure, you had the windmill and you had some stuff, the worm. I mean, you had and back flips, and we didn't have backflips back then. That happened in the 90s. They started to progress it, and it's been progressing, and now you almost got to be a goddamn fucking gymnast to be a breakdancer. And it's such an art and such a beauty and what these guys are doing.
Shit.
And I used to, I was a breakdancer, but I wasn't that good. You know, I had the cardboard in the backyard. You know, I don't know if you did that when you were a kid. I did.
No, I couldn't dance for shit.
You know, we had the boom box, right? We had linoleum.
I'm the epitome of a dude who got no rhythm in dancing. I just can't really do it. I don't know why. Maybe I just am so... Maybe I just hate myself so much, or every time I start to dance, I think it's so cringy that I don't allow myself to do it.
Well, I mean...
So then I immediately am like, nope, don't do it. You look stupid. Every time.
Look, everybody looks stupid when they dance, and it's just certain people look at it and see it's beautiful.
Down, but I don't know. I don't know.
You have to be not afraid.
Too insecure, apparently, I guess.
You have to be not afraid to put yourself out there. Because
I am in other ways, because I'll talk out a whole room like a motherfucker, but I won't go in there dancing.
No. I mean, I won't go in there dancing
shaking
no more.
Ass and shit. I'm not going to go in there start popping and shit.
Oh, see, I'll do that shit every once in a while, man. You know, I love doing that, some shit back in the day. But I'm going to be mad that this Olympics is not going to have breakdancing because of some stupid controversy that meant nothing.
That's horrible.
Because the guys,
I hit the wrong button. That's the button that meant it.
Yeah, because because look at some of the sports. They're going to say that breakdancing ain't a sport. Breakdancing is sure shit gymnastics. It's a sport. Breakdancing is definitely a sport.
I think more team oriented.
Yeah, it's an individual thing.
No, a team, because you got it's like a dance troupe. But honestly, they don't rehearse dancing. I mean,
well, they rehearse dancing quite a bit. They have to
yeah,
but breakdancing is something you feel it.
Sorry to cut you off. But cheerleading isn't a sport in the Olympics, right?
No, but
then there you go. Then breakdancing doesn't need to be in there.
You know, it's a valid point because cheerleading.
There you go. No, I already solved it. It's over.
Cheerleading is it's a competition. It's gymnastics. It's everything.
What are they going to put arm wrestling in there next? Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. We're going to have thumb wars in there?
I don't know.
Listen, I love we talked about skateboarding. I love skateboarding. I love biking. I love extreme sports. But extreme sports has its own Olympics thing. The X Games.
Yeah,
there's no reasons why you need to bring in skateboarding and bring in all that shit in the actual Olympics. Let them throw spears. Let them throw the fucking rings on a stick.
And curling.
All this shit. All the old school games. That's what the Olympics are for. Not breakdancing.
Yeah,
not this other
You got to admit that breakdancing is more of a sport.
Next, drone flying. We're going to have drone flying through time trial. I'm calling it right now. We're going to call it 2030 something or other. It'll be drone flying in the Olympics for time trials. And I called it here. And I'm sure people have talked about it elsewhere, but if not, I'm the first one to say it ever.
Wait, is baseball even in the Olympics? Oh, right?
Negative.
What? And that's a real fucking sport.
Mixed martial arts, as far as how UFC does it.
Taekwondo's in the Olympics.
Yeah, but the way that UFC functions, the way they fight isn't in the Olympics technically.
No, they do a point system under
Well, they should do it
Taekwondo
the
or
way
something.
that like how the UFC does
Yeah.
it also, because they could be guys that maybe
Yeah.
are UFC fighters that want to fight for their country.
It's not as exciting to watch the Olympic version of.
I don't know, dude.
When you're watching the point
Maybe it's
system
just too
fighting,
violent. It's
I
too
mean,
violent,
unless it's the
that's why.
Karate Kid and he's doing the move with the point system. I mean, you watch it, it's not that exciting.
What, like doing poses and like their stances and shit?
Yeah, they're, yeah, it's a lot more exciting than watching two guys.
Tiger style.
He got a little jab in, point red.
That'd be tight though. No, they have those matches. You can pull them up on YouTube.
Yeah,
You can.
I know the game.
I've watched them for sure. You can pull them up on YouTube.
But me, I would like to see something more like a Muay Thai or something like a UFC would definitely be great in there, but they would never do that. They would never do it.
Oh, but no, UFC.
Like UFC has a better chance of getting into the X Games on the extreme side of things rather than.
Well, they should have medals in what those guys do, dude. Because I mean, granted, there's guys that win gold medals in their respective sports that they're really good in, and then they transition into UFC stuff or whatever, and then get it.
Well, they have wrestling in Summer Olympics. They have wrestling, which is
and then jujitsu and shit like that. And then judo and all this. But they have these.
They have all that stuff,
but they should let that.
They don't have the combination.
How they mix them?
They don't have that mix.
And do it in the for a medal. I mean, it's kind of dangerous, I guess, but it's just like boxing, bro.
But the thing is, somebody can put it in. Anybody can go up there and put in a thing. They can put in a thing to put their sport in. I'm surprised baseball, after all this time. I mean, was it never a part of the Olympics?
I have no idea. Maybe at one point.
Because basketball is part of the Summer Olympics.
Should be. Basketball's basketball.
Well, all right. So let's maybe put it this way: they just don't want to put every American sport in the Olympics. Football's not in the Olympics.
Well, they're trying to with flag football.
But soccer is.
Well, they're trying to with flag football.
Yeah, they should stop.
Listen to me. Once flag football pops, which I think is stupid as shit in there, but it'll be contact football in there eventually, whether it's 7-on-7s or something on those lines. Maybe not full 11-on-11, but 7-on-7s for sure, something like that.
See, I'm more of a Winter Olympics guy than a Summer Olympics guy.
Again, I like the volleyball. Other than that, you can have all the other stuff.
Well, there's a lot of sports I like in the summer. Don't get me wrong. I
think they do ping pong with the Asian girls. They they're fucking nuts, dude.
But when you get to the winter, I mean, it's the hockey, it's the skating, it's speed skating. Love that too.
I like the rowing too.
Downhill skiing is fucking awesome.
I like that shit.
Luge, you mentioned them before, the luge and the bobcat. You mentioned them earlier. I mean,
love that shit.
But I mean, the skiing, I love that shit. And
I think it's because we're more New Englanders. That's why. We're used to snow. And like if we were from like California, it'd be like fucking snow. What the hell?
Now, what do we do in the summer? We run to our house and put on the AC. No one's going out in that shit.
I think at least, I mean, I could be wrong, but I think people in like hot climates, they like the Winter Olympics because it's something different. It shows like, oh shit, like ice. That's a whole thing. Like imagine like people that live in like these hot climates all day.
Yeah.
They're not used to ice skating all the time unless you really enjoy it. The average person doesn't go ice skating anymore. I don't think. Maybe they do. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
But
let me know, people. Maybe I'm wrong again.
I'm surprised you didn't mention basketball. You got basketball in the Summer Olympics. It's nice. I wish they would go back to letting it just be the college kids, but they're not gonna.
No, dude. Let all the best players in the world play.
Yeah, see, and that's the reason why we let the pros play, because other countries don't play their.
What do you mean
they play their pros? Yeah.
From other countries.
See, we used to play the kids that weren't
America's
pros.
way better at basketball than everyone else.
Oh, because we invented it.
Well, a Canadian guy invented basketball, technically, just so you know.
Well, he invented it in the U.S. in Springfield.
No, I don't think so.
No, the basketball was invented right where the fucking Hall of Fame was started, right in Springfield.
Well, maybe, but we're not going to say that was because we don't know the facts for sure.
Well, maybe there could have been a guy in Canada who said we did the same thing at the same time, but didn't call it basketball. I don't know. But the guy who invented basketball is from Massachusetts and right in Springfield.
No, where was?
That's why the Hall of Fame's in Springfield.
Oh, yeah, Springfield, Mass. by James Neesmith at the University YMCA or International YMCA, 1891. Oh, yeah,
I mean, it's not the game you see today. It was a lot different, but he invented a basketball. Springfield, right in Springfield, Mass.
By a Canadian. It was invented by a Canadian guy.
But he's a Canadian guy who did it in Springfield, Mass.
Springfield, Mass.
So he's just got Canadian heritage.
He was like, what's this ball and this hoop about?
So how come Canada doesn't have any fucking basketball? Oh, they do. Toronto.
They got SGA. The boy Shea Goose or whatever you call them.
Do they actually have a Canadian basketball league?
Well, probably not like a successful one.
Because you don't see too many Canadian players drafted for basketball. Like you see a lot more Europeans.
I think they just come into America and play, dude.
I mean, you might even see more Asians drafted than Canadians.
I don't really know.
But it's tough to tell because Canadians look just like us.
I'm not like deep into my like basketball fandom anymore, where I would care about the other international leagues that aren't American leagues. Honestly, I really could care less. Honestly.
Well, what else we got this summer? Which you know what I love in the summer. I love the youth baseball tournaments.
Oh yeah, those have been on ESPN. Yeah,
they have the championships from around the world, the world championships. I love that stuff. Every now and then we get a team from the U.S. that goes.
Oh wait, no, it's the girls
Little League World Championships, right?
On ESPN, that's what's been on there.
I like watching that stuff. It's interesting, and those are summer sports. That's what you get. You don't get a lot of
and regular baseball, of course. I mean, if your team's doing good, the Red Sox or whatever, so who cares?
Yeah, I mean, we're just two guys.
Listen, if you want to see baseball on the show, you're never gonna get it.
You might see a shirt.
You might see a baseball hat, but not today. His hats.
You might see a baseball.
I don't know.
I have a baseball.
You might see my balls. You never know.
Yeah, you might see my bat. Today could be dance off.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's the day we get our show taken down.
We're showing bat and balls. Bat and balls.
We didn't even get to camp yet, neither. We told you people about camp, but we're never going to take you there.
Usually
we're never bringing the third guy in because he always gets lost.
Yeah,
he's a rascal, that little fucker.
Nah, the third guy's in a cult. It's called MAGA something.
Oh my god. Yourself.
No, that's just fucking fucked up.
Yeah, so some sad news came across the.
I was just gonna say that too.
The old feed, child. He's not a child star, but pinnacle of my childhood, at least. I'm sure it's some degree you're a little older than me. So, Theo Huxtable, aka Malcolm Jamal Warner.
I got his name right. Imagine that.
He passed away. I mean, the guy drowned, I guess, because he was going swimming overnight, and this whole thing. I don't really know all the details, but
he's known for the Huxtables. But he did Malcolm and Eddie. He's also like a jazz player, a music player, musician.
He's pretty sure a Grammy nominated or a Grammy award winning musician.
So multi-talented.
Yeah, I mean the guy's
and died way too young.
Fantastic.
Died way too
young. I don't know what the stories are, but from what I gathered in my info and interneting, I don't know how. I guess he went swimming overnight.
Oh, he drowned.
Yeah, and that's sad, man, because he got pulled into like one of those rip tides and an area that's notorious for dangerous swimming.
Oh, really?
And like Costa Rica, wherever, right?
Is that where it is?
I'm pretty sure. I think some shit like that, right?
Well, he went out on a nice. Look at his vacation. He's a big star, But I remember him from the Huxtables. I also remember him from Malcolm and Eddie, and
AKA the Cosby Show.
He played a wholesome character, and you never heard anything bad about the guy, ever. And he's been an actor now since he was a kid. I mean, he's still an actor up until the time of his death. He's still getting paid as an actor. He's a musician. This guy's really incredibly talented.
He's a dad,
and we lost him way too young.
And I think I'm not 100% sure. I don't know all the details. I'm not going to say anything that I don't know. But I know the guy was on the swimming in a time where he shouldn't have been swimming in an area he probably shouldn't have been swimming.
So you thinking foul play?
No.
Maybe someone threw him in there, made it look like it?
I'm not going to say that.
I'm not going to say that either.
Because I don't know the details. Because, I mean, I could do some, like, snooping around and, like, listening and like, looking and lurking on the internet and shit. But
so we're going to call it a tragic accident.
I mean, I'm assuming. I don't know if that guy had any. But are they trying to take out anyone has to?
Well, either way,
are they trying to take out people that have something to do with Cosby, and he's just the first guy to go?
Well,
dun dun dun. No, I'm just kidding. I don't
know. Either way, our thoughts and our prayers go out to the
family,
to his family, kids, whatever, mother, father, whatever it is.
I don't want to say.
And while we're on this.
Also,
we're on this path. Why don't we also?
It's going to be a sad episode here on the Dirty Three. Chuck Mangione died. If you know Chuck Mangione from King of the Hill, he's also a very popular trumpet player or whatever. I think it was a trumpet, right? He's famous for a few songs and stuff, but mainly from King of the Hill. I'm a huge King of the Hill fan, and I was sad to see out of all of these celebrities that have been going recently in the summer of 2025, this is just one of the random guys. But he was like 80 something years old. So I mean, he lived a life, man. He lived a life.
Yeah, I mean, he had a successful career.
Career as a musician, also. I mean, again, I don't know.
Again,
I
multi-talented.
don't know a lot about the guy, minus the fact that he was on King of the Hill, and he was. I'm a huge King of the Hill fan, so it's. And they're bringing King of the Hill back soon, also August, 2025. Anyway,
beware to all you very successful artists, because you could be next. That seems to be what's happening here. I want.
If you're an artist, you're gonna die.
Thank God we're not successful.
Thank goodness we're not artists. We suck.
And I just want to say, I mean, I have to mention another one, and it's going to be Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh,
and I mean, I don't know anybody that doesn't know his music from, no matter what your age is and this and that. And I have
my son knows Ozzy Osbourne. He's 9 years old.
And I have a special connection to him because one of his songs is Mr. Crowley, and my last name is Crowley.
I wish we had a drop that went down, down, down.
Mr. Jack Black just did a remake of that song, and it was awesome. But so I have a connection in that sort because everybody goes, "Oh, you know that song by Ozzy?" Yeah. I've heard it a million times, bro.
Yeah,
Mr. Crowley.
I'm the devil,
and it wasn't about me per se.
It
could have been. I'm a bad mamma jamma.
He's a satanic freak. You should see him.
But I think it was about.
You should see the other side of this room. It's all fucking skeletons and crazy shit, witchcraft of all the sorts, or wizardry. He's a wizard, Harry. He's a wizard.
And not me, folks. I'm a muggle.
Yeah, he's a mug. He's a mug, all right. He's a mug.
But I mean, that
guy's
a legend.
That guy's an absolute legend. Notorious legend. Party animal, and I mean, total scumbag. Everything the Dirty Three loves. I'm not going to say he's a scumbag because he's a family man. He's got children. He's got grandchildren.
No, but I mean,
everyone knows Ozzy Osbourne.
He lived a rock and roll lifestyle.
In his heyday, he will come to your party, shit face, and piss right on your carpet.
Shit right on your carpet.
And I love that. But I mean,
love him.
R.I.P. to the legend Ozzy Osbourne.
I don't
know. That's crazy. Bro. But the guy. I mean, I heard some theories about his death too because his death's been very. Not talked about. I don't know if you know why he died or not.
Oh, but I can tell you this much.
I've heard some theories, but I don't want to put it out here. I'll tell you after the show's over because I don't want to get our show clipped.
He knew he was ill because they said just recently he gave $150 million to charity before he passed. So, I mean, the guy was...
What was his tour called?
I don't remember.
Did you hear about it?
I heard something.
All right, no.
Because wasn't he touring recently?
No, not really.
It couldn't have been. But they gave him a farewell thing.
Yeah, that's.
I didn't watch it.
No, that's the whole thing, buddy. That was it.
He died during the.
No, I'll tell you after. But there's a couple theories I heard that I'm not getting.
All right, we don't want to.
I'm not getting too deep into some
that
fucking.
Stuff right now.
What do they call it? Conspiracy theory rabbit hole. There's some truths that I heard about him and about that situation. That whatever. Anyway,
there's also a couple of things like that with the next person I'm going to mention. We're going to do it briefly, and we're going to talk about Hulk Hogan.
He had cardiac.
He passed away.
The Hulkster, man. What you going to do when the Hulkamania runs wild on you, brother? You know what's unfortunate, too, is when we posted our 4th of July video, I used his theme song as our fucking thingy.
I should have,
No, I did. I used it as the Instagram page on our story. I used that. I'm a real American.
I mean,
fight
Hulk
for the
Hogan,
rights of every man.
I grew up watching him, Andre the Giant, and wrestling. We talk about it a lot on this show, but we have to say something. We had to, and our thoughts and prayers go out to his family, and thoughts and prayers to the Osbourne family as well.
And of course, Malcolm Jamal Warner's family, of course.
Everybody. I mean, it's just been a tough
and Chuck Mangione to go.
And that dude from the King of the Hill.
And then can't forget about him. And then also, like we talked about it before, I think a little bit, but and then the guy too out of the blue there, the guy who played Professor Dr. Doom on the original Fantastic Four movie there.
Oh yeah.
And he was also on House and stuff. I forget the guy's name, McMahon something or other.
Wasn't he in Charm too? He played the
I don't know if it's the same guy. Is it the same? I think he just looks like that guy.
And he also had a show on FX.
I think he just looks like that same guy, bro. I don't know if it's the same.
No, it's the same guy. that played Doom in the first
no, that
Fantastic
dude.
Four.
Yeah, that dude. But then he was also big in, I think, Grey's Anatomy or some shit like that.
No.
He was like a big character in that show. I have no idea. I never watched that one.
You know, again, we just want to.
I mean, it sucks. I mean, I'm not a
You know,
big
it
celebrity.
sucks. And we're praying right now that no
I'm
more
not
of
all
you celebrities
TMZ,
die this week. We've
at least the ones that are cool. I mean, Ozzy
it's
Osbourne. I
been
mean, unfortunately, Hulk Hogan.
wow.
He had some bad things happen about his character that
There was a lot of things,
whatever.
and
But
I
the
don't want
guy,
to bring up
regardless,
anything negative after
everyone
someone
knows
dies.
Hulkster. Fuck you if you hate him, and fuck you, whatever. I don't really.
I tell you what, the guy had an iconic career, and he's a Hall of Famer.
He saved professional wrestling and what that's worth. You know what's crazy? There's the whole debate, and I don't really want to get too into this because we might get some slack for this one.
He was still way more jacked than me at 70 or whatever he lived to.
They were saying that calling that guy a professional athlete is kind of a joke.
It actually isn't. He has to train to do what he does.
That's what I kind of said too, because the guy, he takes the bumps, he gets slammed, he
every
falls.
Time he does that fucking leg fucking drop, he drops on his ass. It goes right up his spine. That's why he couldn't walk at the end. It's that.
Well, I mean that, and he's got to lift
I don't
the
think
weights.
another sport beats your body up more than wrestling.
That's a thing, I don't know, man.
The only thing about wrestling, I'll say, because
it's
at the beginning you don't get paid that much, and then you start getting unless you have a really developed character and this and that. But towards the end, you start getting paid more. These guys wrestle into their fucking 60s if they don't die outside the ring.
Yeah, the Ric Flair, bro.
Like Ric Flair's, the Hulk Hogan's, they all do this.
He's another guy that didn't look like he's doing too well. I seen his social media, dude, where he posted a photo. Ric Flair, he had a whole scar going up his forehead. Was about the size of your index finger. Boom. And then he was like, yeah, I'm cancer free. And then he posted that photo of his face. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
I mean, you look at The Undertaker. He says he's in pain. I mean, when you do what these guys did for that long.
Oh, no, it can't be good. I mean, even look at Shawn Michaels, dude. The guy Shawn Michaels used to have a normal face. And then all of a sudden he looks like he's cockeyed now. And I was like, dude, because Shawn Michaels is my favorite wrestler. And I'm like, yo, what happened to you, dude?
Like, I would love for somebody now. We know the outcomes are predetermined for the most part. And we know some of the moves are not that hard and they make it look hard.
No, goofy.
The things that they're doing that are athletic, if they don't do it right, you can get severely hurt. These guys, and that's why when they say fake, it's not fake in the sense where they're not actually doing these moves. They're doing these fucking flip moves and shit.
You ever see the match, or I'm sure you've had to, where Undertaker and Mankind fought that Hell in a Cell match where he threw him off the cage? You ever see that match, bro?
I don't know if I've seen that match, but those are two big guys.
After this shit's over, we could probably pull that up on YouTube. We're gonna watch, dude. That match is so amazing. And if you're watching that shit in real time, I mean, the guy gets thrown off the Hell in a Cell into a table. Off the top of like a 15-foot. You can't fake that.
What, off the cage?
You can't fake that.
No.
And then at the end of
all you can do is learn how to fall.
I don't even want to spoil the match for you because so much crazy shit happens in that match where him getting thrown off the cage isn't the craziest thing. It's not even the craziest thing.
No.
You know the announcers tables?
Yeah.
Joey gets thrown off the cage into the announce table. Undertaker throws him right off. Boom! You can't fake that shit, bro.
You remember that shit with Mankind?
That's what I'm talking about. He threw Mankind right off that motherfucker. Wee!
Mankind, he came from that type of fucking wrestling where they were jumping off cages on the cement and this and that and barbed wire cutting each other.
It's not like that guy was a fucking 5-star athlete guy. The guy was a pudgy fucking 6'3".
There was a time in WWE when it was WWF. There was a time when they had Mankind there, and they were doing that type of wrestling, which was crazy,
big time.
Yeah,
all the hardcore era was the best era in the WWF.
They started taking that
WWE, in my opinion, that was the best era, man.
A lot
of
people started
getting
so.
Real hardcore.
Some people think so. Yeah, because it was really. I mean, they didn't have to cut themselves for blood. They bled because of the fucking thing they did.
No, they were going in, bro. Throwing each other on thumbtacks. I don't give a fuck, dude. That shit sticks in your skin. That shit's gonna hurt.
You know, wrestling. I mean, for people to say it's fake, I mean, look at the guys that died in the ring. That's real fake.
Yeah, 2 guys, 3 guys, right?
You know, and the other thing, and look at the toll it takes on their lives. I mean, Chris Benoit kills himself, his whole family. These
That's
other
sad.
guys.
I don't want to talk about that one, but yeah.
I mean, I don't want to bring up all this negative stuff. But
you know what's so fucked up about that one, dude, is that guy was such a technically sound, good entertainer in the ring.
Oh, awesome.
But never had a great character because he was just a super aggressive guy. And
he
it
was
sucks
super
that,
roided up.
and it sucks that like his in-ring persona kind of
Yeah.
portrayed in his real life, like in a way.
And they create an environment that's not healthy. I mean, all your wrestlers will tell you, but no, now I'm
If
not
you-
making
yeah.
excuses for anybody because there's a lot of wrestlers that didn't have that happen and they were successful.
And you
But
look at the
there's a
shit
lot of
Vince
wrestlers.
McMahon was doing with these guys. Apparently, evidently, allegedly, we don't know that.
I mean, we won't get into that any further, really. I mean, I just, but you
It's
know
all
what?
sad, bro.
On a lighter point, I got something to share. I told you earlier I had
Did I tell you that there's only no more Sundays left until football?
yeah, I
Yeah,
can't
that's the
wait to
best
that.
news of the week, right? Yeah.
I was
Woo,
driving.
go Denver. Fuck everyone else. Especially Kansas
into
City.
work today, right? Every morning I'm driving into work around 11:15.
Yeah.
So I'm driving down the Parkway, right? And I see this vet, and I see that it's a woman in the vet, and I'm like, oh, nice fucking vet, right?
Oh, okay.
So I'm
One of
pulling
those
up,
new
right?
ones? The new ones?
No, not a new one. It's probably they're probably 15, 20 years old, this vet, but it looks brand new. So I pull up next to it. I go, oh, let me see this fucking hot chick in this vet. This woman was 76 years old, was like this, right? And I'm like, how long has she had this vet and why is she driving it? And I'm like, I'm looking going, I was thrown off by it because she's driving it completely like you shouldn't drive a vet like that. I mean, 20 miles an hour in the third lane, but she's owning it and she's just chilling. So it had to be 76 or 80, bro. It just threw me off that she's driving convertible vet, no less. Red convertible vet. And she's just living her best life on a Saturday.
She's a badass, dude.
I was fucking loving it.
She's a badass bitch. She's a badass granny. I didn't mean to call her a bitch. I apologize to that lady. If you ever watch this video, I'm sorry.
The only thing that could have made it better is she had like a grandson in the car seat next to her.
No, it'd be better if she looked at you and she goes, "Young man, you want to race?"
And I'm like, and I'm in the Jeep and I look over because I seen the vet and I obviously knew it was a woman. The top was down. And I'm like, when I got up and I was like, I thought it would have been some hot chick driving a vet. No, it's some 76-year-old lady.
Maybe she was a hot chick.
Well, I'm sure she was back in the day, and she probably had that vet too.
Maybe she still got hot chick energy. She's
and
just
the vet was pristine, bro. It was so clean. It's an older vet, but it was so nice and
you
clean.
Said 20 years old, though. It's not that old if it's 20
No, it's not that old. I mean, it's not like a 1980
Do you forget what
vet.
year we're wearing?
It had the new forms. Not the ones like today. Today they look like supercars.
They look like Ferraris.
Yeah,
right?
this didn't look like a Ferrari. It looked like a vet.
Ones. I hate the new fucking Corvette. I don't even like Corvettes really, but I hate the new one.
I don't like the new ones because they tried to be too much like a European.
Like a fucking weird, yes.
They should have stayed American version.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
I don't like that shit.
I mean, a lot of people own them. I get slack. Oh, you guys are gay because you don't have a fucking Ferrari, you pussy. What do you drive, you loser?
And I'm going to tell you right now.
What are you losers driving, huh? Fucking Prius, you pussy.
We're not hating on the vets because we can't afford one. We're just hating on them because some of the people that drive them are assholes.
Yeah, you fucking scumbag.
Except for that old lady today. She was nice as shit.
I'm just kidding. I have a bad car, and I'm not mad at myself because guess what? My bad car is the first car I ever bought, so fuck you.
Have you ever driven a Corvette?
Yeah, I used to do valet.
Yeah, that's awesome. I've never driven a vet.
I've driven all the ones that were standard. Automatic because I can't drive stick.
I always worked at like a Ford dealership, so I drove Mustangs, Shelbys.
Those weren't really in. I drove a shitload of Cadillacs, really nice Cadillacs, really nice Mercedes, really nice BMWs, the Porsche Cayenne, the SUVs.
Yeah.
Driven a fuck ton of those. Those are nice.
What's that? The Carrera or something?
I think it was a Cayenne, right?
Cayenne, yeah.
Dude, that thing when you take that thing out of park, that motherfucker zooms to like 20 immediately. Zing! You had to like be on point with that.
What is it, like a 6-cylinder turbo in there?
I have no idea because all I did was drive those motherfuckers, bro. But when you let off that park, because it's all touch, it's not like touch on the button.
It's on the wheel.
It's like the button there. It's not like a stick.
Yeah,
it's like the little touch thing where you hit it and you park or drive or whatever. It's that stupid little shit. And then you take it off a park, and then if you're like in a tight spot, luckily for me, I wasn't in a tight spot because that shit went woo, and I wasn't really ready for it because
you just stepped on the pedal and it took off.
Not even, dude. I just let it go. Right out of.
You just put it in drive and it went?
Because some cars will move off a drive.
Yeah,
that thing
they got a high.
that thing moved, and I was like, "Oh shit, I gotta."
So it accelerated without your foot on the pedal.
Big time.
As soon as you put it into drive.
I mean, cars do that.
Yeah, some cars.
Most cars do it, but I'm just saying that car for sure did. I mean,
all cars, when you put them in the drive, they do go a little.
I would say that car went to
but
at
they don't
least
take off like a
7
shot.
miles per hour almost to me. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know the dynamics and the thyrodynamics and
Oh, and that's
but
also
when you take the car out of park and you're not hitting the brake and you just let it go, that car will go.
Well, let me just put it out there, folks. Never take your car out of park unless your foot's on the brake.
Never take your car out of pocket, Harvard Yard, you fucking idiot.
Somebody's gonna give us shit for that.
What are you, wicked, stupid guy? I'm just kidding. We're not from Massachusetts.
Yeah. I mean, like, imagine if we say, hey,
Just
the Dirty Three from Wisconsin.
Kidding, we are. Yeah, we could be. I bet
Bunch
you
of
they
fucking
have...
cheeseheads.
Yeah, but I'm in all yellow. I'm black and yellow right now.
Yeah. Yo, that's the second time on the show
you know what I missed too, bro? And,
this is the second time I won this one.
I think I had to because I was just kind of digging through shirts and it's late and I didn't really care. So if you see me wear Pete and t-shirts, mind your fucking business. Who cares? Don't be weird.
Well, this is your Saturday, your day off, so you're fucking whatever. I put on whatever after I work.
I was actually in a totally different outfit before I came over here. I was in an orange t-shirt, a Broncos shirt. I just didn't want to wear it over here. I don't have a good Broncos hat. I got to get my Broncos hats up.
Bro, I was worried what kind of condition I was going to get you in tonight because it's a little later than we usually.
No, I started at like 7.
Oh, all right, so you're good.
No, I gave myself a little time.
I'm like, all right. I mean, I
gave myself time to like get to where I kind of would like to be, but not where I could have been if I started at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Which what I usually kind of do on a Saturday. I'm like, well, I've had breakfast and lunch, and now what?
As you know, ladies and gentlemen, we always record on Saturday nights, and it's after I work. Sometimes it's his day off.
He works a different type of situation.
So when I come home, we try to set it up real quick. He comes over. He's had a full day off.
That's why we drop on Monday. So we got one day to put our shit together and then put it out for you fools.
Yeah, because we the one thing we need to be, and we have been, is we're consistent. We drop an episode every Monday.
You like it or not. So you can either...
And we drop clips Monday through Friday.
Yeah, follow that.
Sometimes on the weekend, because I was off for a little bit, so I was putting them out there. But now I'm working. I try to come home every night, and I try to put out clips about 9:30. You'll see the clips drop. Brian, you must see them in the morning when you get up.
Yeah, I do usually, yeah.
And you're like, wow, that already got 1,000 views?
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I do. Usually the first thing when I do when I get in the toilet is I pop Instagram on just because. And then that's the first thing I see. And I'm like, boop, and then I'll cycle through all the rest of my phone stuff before I get ready to go.
I'll tell you, the first thing I do when I get up is I look at the phone and I cycle through all that fucking social media. That's how I start my day. Then I make my hydrogen water so I can have that with the lemon and the honey and the Celtic salt. And then I hop in the shower. And then I pack my lunches and I go. But first thing as I look at what I posted the night before, or what I posted, or where our stuff's going, what we're doing. It's a thing. I love doing this work. It's not even like work. I love doing this. I mean, we take our time out to talk to you motherfuckers.
Yeah, you got to read an ad, buddy. I got to take a piss. I'm sorry.
That's all right. It happens. We know how this goes.
I should have pissed beforehand, and I should have known better.
Yeah, usually you do.
But hey, mistakes.
But while Brian's gone, we're going to take a word from our sponsor. I don't know if you guys have heard. There's this thing called Finnegan's. Oh no, that was the fucking. I know what that was. The special word from our sponsor, Finnegan's. No alcohol, no tell alcohol. That was from Seinfeld, wasn't it? Finnegan's. I can't use that for my. My brain went to another place. But I'm kind of crashing and burning here, people. But I got some things to say. While Brian goes to the bathroom, I don't know. I just recently went back to work. I was out hurt for a little while. I mean, we were filming these. I mean, I had a tennis elbow and a golfer's elbow. And I got 2 cortisone shots. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with that. And I went back to work Wednesday of this week, and I'm glad to let you guys know that I successfully pulled that off. Thank you very much. But in a serious note, oh man, I'm trying. Oh, I can talk about something here. You see this right here? What I'm drinking? This is Yinling for all my Philadelphia people. Yinling. This is the oldest brewery in America. and it finally made its way up to Massachusetts a couple of years back. And again, Yingling from Philadelphia, PA, oldest beer brewery in the United States.
What are you doing ad reads for a beer company that ain't
You know?
reads?
Well, I had a fucking I had a commercial thing set up.
Sorry, people, I'm back.
And it's called Finnegan's. But then I remembered that came from Seinfeld, where they were talking about Finnegan's vodka, the no smell, no tell fucking alcohol. And they did the whole thing on it. I'm like, I'm ripping it. And I said, all right, now I'm crashing and burning. And I didn't know what the fuck to say because I forgot what topic we were on because you threw me off when you went to the fucking bathroom.
Sorry, dude. I really had to pee and it was throwing me off. Usually when I have to piss, like really bad, I can't think right. And then my brain starts fucking going crazy. I'm really bad. I'm like a chick when it comes to peeing sometimes. It's really crazy.
Yeah, he sits down and everything.
So I have. I have a few times. You ever just be too tired in the morning? You're like, fuck it.
But, you left me hanging. But you know what? This is the second week in a row where I'm telling you we don't edit. And when one of us left the screen, I had to save the cat twice last week and give it the Heineken maneuver because it was choking on the fucking plastic.
Heineken maneuver now.
It's always been the Heineken.
That's awesome. But so look, this is what happens when you do shows. Sometimes people got to do things. I should have peed beforehand and I didn't really have to, but it was lingering and I should have tried like a child before a fucking car ride, but I didn't.
You know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about this real quick.
You know what I would like to talk about?
Go ahead, tell me.
I don't know if we ever brought this up on the show yet, but we were talking about the Patriots schedule, right? And I gave you guys, 6 wins, 7 wins, whatever it was?
Yeah, I think we got 7 wins. So they're all still saying playoff bounds of Pats fans.
I think I'm going to give you guys an extra win and a half.
You should have anyway.
Off the sole fact that Cardi B is no longer in Stephon Diggs.
Of course.
And they're not together no more.
Dust.
I'm just saying that they're not together no more, so now he might be a little more focused to play.
Well, on a different note.
Anyway, sorry.
Why don't you tell us about your beach day the other day, bro?
Oh, so yeah, I got sunburned, and I've been sunburned for about a week and a half now, which has been cool as hell. So, yeah, I got kids, and, my girl's on vacation and shit, so she, I want to go to the beach, and it was, 98 degrees, and I've had to wear long-sleeve shirts on the job I've been on, so basically all summer I've had long sleeves on.
Oh, really?
Or I've been in the house, or in a car.
Yeah.
So I haven't been getting a lot of sun throughout my whole body. So I took my stupid ass to the lake in Winchester, or not Winchester, Medford. Sandy Beach in Medford.
Yeah, you're talking about, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's in Medford.
Wrights Pond. No, not Wrights Pond.
Everyone's got a different name for it. I feel like.
Whatever. I know what you're talking about.
Anyway, Shannon Beach, I think it's called now, or some shit like that. Shannon Beach, or some shit. Anyway, it's like in Medford, Wake, wherever.
Yeah, it's supposed to be for Medford residents only, but you can sneak around there by parking around and get the whole
right. So we go over there. That's like a public little pond beach situation. Anyway, so I'm fucking out there slinging the football with the kids, and I didn't fully submerge myself all the way in the water. So I didn't get that coat of protection, and I don't really wear sunscreen.
Oh, that's not a coat of protection. That's a coat of magnification when the water gets on your skin.
Well, usually, but still, it
doesn't protect, magnifies.
It cools you down.
It cools you down, but it magnifies the sun's intensity on your skin.
Yeah, I didn't do it, but you can still hide from it. My point is I didn't do it. I haven't been in the sun all summer, and it was my first real time in the sun.
So you went out like powder and then got burnt.
I got crisped, and I've been flaking, dude, for about a week and a half.
Kid, if you rubbed yourself with butter, you'd be a turkey.
It's crazy. But anyway, so that happened, and I haven't been to the beach in years and years. And I wasn't aware that thong bikinis were really popular now.
I guess they were in Europe.
So there's just, I mean, I go to the beach and I'm trying to be on my best behavior, but there's just cheeks everywhere.
Were men wearing thongs too?
No, thank God. There was no French guys there.
No banana hammocks? No grape smugglers?
There's no Frenchies there.
Yeah. Hey, didn't you guys go boating or something? Go on a boat? You guys were in a dock or something? I seen something on last Saturday.
Yeah. So a friend of the baseball parents or whatever, I forget the guy's name, Tim or Tom or Tim, I think. He's got a boat situation. So you know how people have campgrounds?
Yeah.
So the guy's got a boat, and these people run their boat thing like how people run a campground.
So they got a community on the docks.
You got it, dude. That's
Wow, I picked
exactly
that
what
up
I
real
was getting
quick.
at. Because there's a whole thing. Because when guys will pull in on the boat, on the dock to anchor up or whatever you'd want to call it.
Whatever they call it, tying it off.
Yeah, I'll tie one off anyway. Like a junkie, and I'm just kidding. I'll never do that.
You
I'm
know,
just joking. That's
working
it.
one out.
Anyway, but they all help each other out, and the guy's really active in their community, which is funny. It's just the whole thing, but it's like right off the airport.
Yeah, I know. Right over there, I can see. When I was looking
So
at it, I could recognize it.
I mean, we had like a
So
solid
that's in Winthrop or East Boston.
Winthrop.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Winthrop. In fact,
We have to drive through a
yeah,
little bit of Eastie to get there, and boom, right over there. But I'm not gonna like blow up the spot and say where it's at. I mean,
because Winthrop's surrounded by water.
I shouldn't even have said as much as I
No.
said. Who cares?
A buddy of mine lived right on the water. He used to go fishing.
And so when we're there, there's a wedding there at the time. So you got like people just in wedding shit walking through,
Yeah,
and we're there with like kids and shit, and I'm getting.
they got married on the docks.
No, well, no. There's a
Restaurant or something up there, right?
It's like how the Chavo Club. Imagine
Okay.
if it's like
A yacht club, the Winthrop Yacht Club. They have one.
whatever it's called. I don't
Yeah.
know.
It may not be that particular one, but they do. They
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, Winthrop Yacht Club.
Something
We'll
like that. All right.
Yeah,
But,
we'll call it that.
So we're doing it up with the kids. Blah blah blah. It's all fun. The kids are sea crabbing or pulling spider crabs out of the ocean. It was fucking wild, dude.
Yeah, I don't eat that shit.
No, we wouldn't eat that shit.
Some people do.
Kids were just catching them and tossing them back.
Oh. And slap the kid that starts eating it.
No, none of the
Slap
kids are
him.
fucking eating it.
Yeah, I'd slap him like that commercial. You ever see that commercial where the kid that hits someone and the father comes over, slaps him, then the mother comes over, he slaps him,
I don't think.
and he
I've seen
slaps
that
everybody in the
commercial
barbecue, right? Then the cops come in, he's slapping them.
Jesus,
It's
what
like my
commercial was
favorite.
that?
Oh, I love that commercial. I just want to slap everybody.
I don't think that's a commercial. I think that's a dream you had.
Yeah, it might be. Fucking
That's
slap
just
fest.
a reoccurring fantasy you've been having.
I can tell you that whenever I go out, I just want to slap ass. Maybe that's something different. Hashtag slap ass.
Slapcheeks.com. I bet you that's a website already. And if not, we should probably buy it, the domain name right now.
Oh, but I'll tell you what though. Last week my Jeep fucking. And now I want to ask for all you mechanics or anybody out there. I've never heard of this. I looked it up; it's real, but I just want to say that I had to pay. It was my Jeep was overheating because of a sensor in the coolant. I've never heard of such things. It's actually in the line of the rubber two hose. It's in the line. It's an adapter.
Key phrase of the day: rubber hose.
And let's just say $1,000 later, the Jeep's running great. But I'm just sitting there saying, did I get beat, or was that decent? I don't know. I don't know who are the mechanics out there. Treat me like a woman. I just fucking got my Jeep fixed for $1,000.
Don't say that. He doesn't mean that. He's kidding. He goes by Josephine now.
Look, I once dated a girl that went to a mechanic, and he goes, "These are the problems with your car." And he goes, "You're having a problem with your exhaust. You got a leak in your exhaust." And she goes, "Am I going to run out?" And that's how I am. I don't know any better. And by the way, you can't run out of exhaust. I know Brian's thinking about it.
I don't know shit about it.
There's no such thing as running out of exhaust.
No, you can't. But I also am very stupid when it comes to car stuff.
But I'm not mechanically inclined as far as cars are concerned.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have a dad growing up like that, so he didn't teach me about cars. So I was raised by a lady.
You ask me electrical question in your house, any electrical question in your house, I can probably answer that. But if you ask me about a car,
you could do electrical in a car, I bet, right?
No, it's entirely different electrical. Yeah, you actually have to have a specialist do that.
My cousin Greg, I used to watch him. Shout out to him. You could tag him in this. It's funny. I don't know how much knowledge he ever knew in this, which is crazy. He never really told me.
It probably makes a lot because there's the few between.
No. He used to wire his own system in his truck.
Yeah, he has to attach it. He's got a whole harness. He didn't know where these little wires go. It's tough.
He did his whole thing, and I don't really know how he learned how to do that shit. But he just kind of started doing it, and he had his system in his old S10. He had this green little S10, right? And the fucking system that kid put in that thing was stupid. Imagine. It was a 2-door truck that was fucking tiny. Yeah. Tiny little sucker. Yeah. And he put
booming speakers in it.
Bro, his whole back seat was just two like 15-inch subwoof. Oh no, excuse me, Alpine speakers, and he had all the sickest fucking other shit. Oh, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
And he was mad ridiculous. I was gonna say the other word that starts with an R, but I won't. But that dude would just drive around. We would smoke blunts and drive around, and he would just bang that music all night. It'd be like 2 a.m., dude. We'd be driving around these back roads, just blat, boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, bro, we gotta turn that shit down.
no, it's so funny because when I was an electrician, I was wiring houses and doing commercial properties.
I never really asked
Everybody asked me, "Hey, can you wire my car?" I said, "No, I can't. That's a whole different ball game."
I think he just read the manual.
It's a certain type. That's a certain type of electric that they're doing.
I always wanted that.
And it's also DC because of off the battery. It's DC electric, not AC.
I wonder if he always had a knack for.
But it's completely different. I can't I can't wire. That's all low voltage, crazy shit. I can't do. But I can wire a house up, but I can't wire your stereo.
You couldn't do that nowadays. All the regulations change, bro, since what you've been doing.
Oh, bro, they change every year. You have to keep up with them.
No, because I mean, shit happens bad. I mean,
no. But general electricity work I can do.
I'm on this big job that I've been telling you about, right? I don't even care to say where at, but I won't say where it is. But the plumbers fucked the job up, where something burst for them, and they had to shut the job down for a day because there was water and shit everywhere. We're on the second floor, right? I didn't go to work Wednesday. I go to work the next day or whatever, and there's fucking no, it's because I couldn't go. So I go to work the next day, and boom, there's all the shit because they were putting dryers in the walls, dude, to blow all the shit in the wall to get all the mold out and shit and dry the walls out. And it from the second or first floor, right, in this whole lab. So there's like a whole nother lab that got fucked over, and I was like, damn.
No, I mean, if you get the water in, if you just get water in that sheetrock and stuff, it's all got to be replaced.
But it's an old building, dude. The old Dow building out in Marlboro.
That happened to me. Did I ever tell you the story about fucking cross breaking my toilet?
Yeah, you've told me about it, but you can tell the podcast.
I can tell the podcast. So we're all sitting there one night. We're all drinking, having a good time. I used to live up on 8 Russell Street in Everett.
All right, don't blast the address.
I can put the address up there.
People will just don't blast the address, dude.
I don't give a shit.
All right, that's some blah, 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 blah.
So I'm at the house, whatever. We're all sitting there drinking. I'm at this time. I'm the owner of the house, and we're all sitting there drinking, having a good time, watching TV. We're there all day. We're drinking, we're smoking, we're doing whatever, and we're just having a good time. And so Crosby probably shouldn't have used the name either.
He is
all right.
Hammered.
So one of my friends, the big fella, he goes upstairs, use the bathroom. It's on the second floor.
He's a big fella.
And so he goes upstairs, and all we heard was fucking boom, boom, smash. And we're like, what the fuck happened up there? I mean, wow, he's really taking a hard shit. Wow, that's crazy. So we go up there, right? We open up we knock on the bathroom door, right? We knock on the bathroom door. We go, Crosby, are you decent? Can we come in? What happened? This and that. And he says, come on in. So we open up the door. He's laying down in the tub with the fucking shower curtain wrapped all around him. He was taking a piss. He fell head first into my toilet, broke the fucking top part of the toilet off. God. He hit the toilet so hard he moved it, the whole bowl, so it had to be all fucking be redone because he broke the seal. And he fell back into the fucking shower. He fell all the way back into the back wall, bang, and then he fell into the front part of the shower and almost hit his head in the faucet. That would have killed him. And he's down laying in the tub.
Was it bleeding? He wasn't bleeding?
No.
Oh my
Not a fucking scratch, bro.
That's crazy.
He was fucking so hammered, nothing affected him.
He didn't have a concussion or nothing?
Nothing.
Did you guys check him for a concussion?
No, of course
Hell not. No, you fucking didn't.
Look, we called Dr. Crowley to the scene. I gave him a little. He looked good.
He was in that thing like he was in a dress in the tub. Help me.
Yo, I prescribed him 2 Heinekens and a fucking Xanax.
Oh, my
and some weed. But yeah, bro. I
See,
mean,
that's what happened to the third guy. Is he's still on that
I
Zanny
could actually
bar.
just tell that story for the third guy.
He's still on that Zanny bar, dude.
Bro, all I know is it takes me back to Jurassic Park because I had a fucking beer and it rippled like that when he fucking fell.
I did a Xanax once. It was the worst day of my life. Literally, I got so fucked up, I blacked out for like 48 hours and was a total dickhead the whole time, I guess, because I had no idea. But everyone said,
you can be a dickhead when you're drunk.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Me in general?
Yeah, you can be a dickhead when you're drunk sometimes.
Oh, thanks.
When you're drunk, you're fine. It's when you get past that.
I don't get. You've never seen me that fucked up.
No, I've seen you past that, and
right.
you can be a dickhead.
We don't have to talk about it on here.
No, me, I'm happy-go-lucky.
Yeah, right. All right, buddy.
Go fuck yourself. Relax. I don't start any fights.
Me neither.
You almost beat up the pizza guy.
What pizza guy?
Fucking Angulo at the club.
Oh, stop it.
Who's put a hit on you? Angelo. His name's not Angulo. I know I'm making reference to Boston mobsters. He's not a mobster. Just a guy.
He's not a mobster.
Yeah, mobsters.
We don't know these people.
Rock lobster.
He might be a rock lobster, but he's definitely not a mobster.
But there was a misunderstanding.
Exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. These old guys, they misunderstand what I'm talking about, and then they got all upset about it, and then I had to tell them before they could lose their mind.
They were all asking for you down at the club at Joe's birthday.
I was down there the other day. You know what's funny? I was there 3 days in a row.
Well, I told him, he was just going boating yesterday. He ain't going to be here. He was out there drinking all day at the fucking dock and in the boat. He ain't going to be here.
That's right. I have things to do.
I said
but I don't go out on Sundays like that neither.
No, it was on a Sunday. Me and Cross were there.
I don't do Sunday shit. Unless I have a Monday off.
I don't, you know.
But I was there fucking.
But you know what? Joe come up to me. He goes, "Hey, when you guys have me on your podcast, this and that." I'm like, "Hey, Joe, anytime you want. Come on,
Joe,
buddy."
Who? Oh, that guy.
The fucking president of the club.
Right, I was gonna say.
Yeah, he's all right. But he comes over. He goes, "When you having me on?" Right? I'm like, "Yo, bro, we'll have anybody on. We don't give a fuck." And then Dottie, who I told her, if you ever get Denver tickets, you give them to me. She goes, "No, I can't. That's Brian's." All right.
Yeah, she wants to take me. She's been telling me she was.
But she wants us to film in her man cave and interview her about all her Patriots.
That would be fire. Oh, that'd be sick.
I'm just saying.
We would have to do that shit. Oh, dude, we'd have to do it right.
We'd have to do that really.
We would have to get her. All right, no, we talk about that after. I didn't even never.
Right, we can't get too much into that. I don't want to dox her.
No, not even that. But we don't. I don't want to talk about it too much on here because I'm going to start rambling about bullshit, and I don't want to talk about it now on here when we can talk about it after.
Dottie's a super Patriots fan, ladies and gentlemen.
She's a mega super duper Patriots
wicked
fan.
Homer.
And anyway, that would be so sick, dude.
And she's been going to these games with her father since she was a kid.
Oh my god,
she's just the ultimate, and she has a big room. From what I imagine.
Don't spoil it. No,
all right,
no
maybe
Dummy,
we won't do the spoiler alert. But let's just say she's an avid fan of the past.
Anyway, so some new Marvel movies came out. Have you seen? Well, he's not Marvel, but Superman.
We talked about Marvel.
You seen Superman yet? The new Superman that's been a big.
No,
thing?
I haven't seen the new Superman yet because I just don't believe in paying for movies. I'm not boycotting nothing. I'd rather wait till they get to the streaming.
Fantastic Four. Have you heard anything about it? I think it just came out. What, Friday, yesterday, or Wednesday, or some shit? I don't know.
What is that?
The new Fantastic Four also came out this week.
I'm looking at that going. They made the fucking goddamn thing look stupid. With the big rock eyebrows, they did actually do a depiction of a certain comic book year that he looked like that. But I think he looks ridiculous.
Oh, rock guy?
Yeah.
That thing?
You know, when they did it in the first...
What the fuck's he supposed to look
Well, this is actually the third installment of these Fantastic Four movies.
Yeah, there's a different character mix-up. Yeah.
But this is the worst thing they've ever had.
Is it not the fourth?
Well, the first installment made 3 movies. Then they made a new installment that only made 1 movie with Miles Teller. They only made 1 movie.
Where Michael B. Jordan was the Johnny Blaze,
exactly.
Right? All right, yeah.
And now they only made 1 movie. Now they got this one. So this is actually the 3rd installment, but probably the 4th or 5th movie of it.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I just don't like the way the Thing looks in this.
Well, no, technically, all right, because wasn't Silver Surfer a spin-off of, and then it was still the original.
Well, the Silver Surfer was the Fantastic Four, like part 3 or something.
Part 2, right, with the
part
Jessica
2.
Alba.
Yeah,
something like that.
Oh, Jessica Alba's been in that. She was in 3 Fantastic Four movies, correct?
I don't know, dude. I forget.
Maybe
I don't
2.
remember.
And what's his name? The guy Reed, who was and the other kid. And
well, the guy who's
whatever.
Fantastic Four now, not Fantastic Four.
They rebooted it
Captain
not
America.
too long ago, and now they just rebooted it
the
again.
guy Chris Evans was fucking Johnny Blaze in those old movies, and now he's fucking Captain America.
Yeah, and now fucking Tony Stark is fucking Doctor Doom.
I know. I love that they're just bringing Doctor Doom in episodes and stuff because of my affinity.
I would have rather have seen them bring in somebody new. You know how they do in the horror movies that they bring in this young cast that they've never done nothing? That's what they should start doing with these fucking...
Dude, they don't make movies like that no more.
Because you're bringing in these big actors, you're paying them big money, and you got a big budget, and you got a great storyline, but you got horrible A-list actors doing it. They're not comic book. If you get these nobodies, they'll really present the character, and then you can have them for 3 series and make good money if you got good writing and good story, which they do, because it's already been written in the comic book. You don't need these A-list actors, and they think they do, and they've been doing it forever.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, we talked about that with I Am Groot. I mean, you paid fucking him big money to say I'm Groot. I don't want this to be clipped, so I'm not going to stop talking about that.
No, I mean, I just don't... honestly, there was like a stage in my life where I just really stopped giving a shit about movies. And it's only because I felt like movies just got super repetitive.
And super expensive.
Well, going to the movies started to suck.
Like, how much would it cost you to take your whole family? I mean, now, regard to people, he's got 2 kids. He's got a girl and him. Family of 4, right? How much do you think it costs for him to go to the movie?
For the whole shebang?
The whole shebang with the popcorn, the snacks, the sodas.
Well, I mean, you get in 2 popcorns.
At least?
Well, yeah, and then whatever one can... I mean, but unless you take your own shit in there, but if you got to take your own shit in...
Yeah, you're gonna. Yeah, of course.
You just get the popcorn to get the popcorn.
That's how expensive it is. You got to sneak your own shit in.
You know why? Because I think that obviously the theaters, they know that people are doing that. That's why they just jack the prices up on concession. So if you buy the concession, you're buying the shit and you're spending the money on it. You're bringing whatever. If you're
like a large popcorn now is like $20 or something. It's like ridiculous.
I think it's like $10 or $12.
Oh, it's really high. I mean, wow,
dude. If you go to AMC there in Somerville or whatever,
yeah.
It's not that stupid. It's not that bad.
But it's still expensive.
It's just not super fresh because popcorn, like, you could tell the difference. Like, we used to get real good theater popcorn.
Movie popcorn is the best popcorn.
I agree, but now it's not the same.
Because they're not making it fresh no more.
Yeah, it's not the same.
No.
I think they're just recycling the shit, and it's not freshly popped. Like, I feel like, I don't know, man. That Revere Theater, bro, that was the pinnacle. I used to be friends with this girl.
I never paid for the Revere Theater. We always snuck in the back doors.
Her dad used to work for the theater, and she used to hang out with us, and we would go to the movies all the time, me and my buddy. And we had great times, man. We seen so much stuff in, like, the mid-'90s, early 2000s, dude. We had great times together.
Oh, I used to go to the movies every weekend.
Me, dude. Us too. Sometimes we would go in and see 4 movies a day, dude.
Yeah, and I'd never pay for one.
We would just walk out, and we knew the schedule, and walk out and
just go to the next one.
And no one cared. No one knew nothing.
Well, because when I was growing up, that was the beginning of the multi.
Revere Theater, bro.
Like when I first was growing up, it was just a single theater. You had the Park Theater, you had the Granada Theater. These were all just single theaters. They played one movie, and then they played another. Then you had Revere and Somerville, which were like 12 fucking theaters in there. So when you got in there, even if you paid for the movie, you can go to the next fucking bunch of movies with that stub and watch them all day. No one said nothing, you know? But those were the good old days, and I digress. And I just want to say thanks to everybody. I just hope you want to like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to follow us on Spotify. Fucking Spotify. Say it with me, folks.
Fucking Spotify.
Fucking Spotify.
And Instagram, and keep talking shit on TikTok because we love that. That's been fun.
We love you on TikTok. We love you on Instagram.
Just, go fuck yourselves.
You guys have been awesome. We love you. Peace.